It's not illegal to be a Christian in China, but it's a catch-22 situation for Christians who want to worship God in a church. There are almost 6,500 registered churches in China, and the CCP mandates that all of them use only hymns that align with their communist principles. Congregants must stand to sing the national anthem and offer praise to the Communist Party before beginning their worship. The sermons must be reviewed and approved by government officials in advance, with any message lacking socialist themes subject to censorship. In addition, all registered churches are required to install facial recognition cameras, including at the pulpit, to allow the government to monitor individuals who dare to attend. In 2023, the CCP rewrote portions of the Bible to align with the party's doctrine. In the Gospel of John, where Jesus tells the crowd, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone," the CCP's version twists the narrative. Jesus himself stones the woman to death to underscore the party's message of zero tolerance for crime. Since 2018, the Bible has been available only in government-controlled churches, which raises a haunting question. If these are the only places the Bible is legally available, and those Bibles are altered, do Christians in China now have access only to the CCP's version of Scripture? So here is the catch-22. Attend a state-approved church and risk being indoctrinated with CCP-altered teachings, or worship in an underground, God-centered fellowship and risk being harassed, arrested, or locked up. What would you do?
Man, it is a challenging situation in China, and I think she has got her fingers wrapped around the pulse of that incredibly well. There is a underground church that I would say in some places is thriving, in some places is being choked out, of people who are genuine worshipers of Jesus, and there's millions and millions of them, and honestly worship Jesus and honestly have their faith being grown. And I would say for those of us who live in the West and who want to be prayerful, we should pray for these folks, because they really are under difficult persecution. Now, the good news for them is that when faith is tested by fire, it comes out really pure, and you wind up having an awful lot of amazing followers of Jesus that come from that. But for those who decide to go to the registered churches, the communist churches that are there, they're taking a lot of risks. That note about the rewriting of the Bible in 2023 is total news to me. I didn't know that. Although in earlier years I've made multiple trips to China, met quite a few people who were a part of the underground church, and was quite impressed by the depth of their faith, the power of their teaching, the love that they're putting forth, and the way that they're reaching people in China with the gospel. This is something that requires a lot of prayer from the West. I encourage you guys to be praying for our Chinese brothers and sisters.